Hey guys, I just wanted to do an update. This is my Pokie striata, and she is molting. She's been in that position for a while now. The larger teas tend to take longer to molt, but can't wait to see her after she's done. And I'm going to do the best I can at not being too invasive when I get rid of any prey that I left in here, because this one just completely surprised me. I was not expecting this one to molt so soon. So I'm going to do that and add some humidity to the enclosure without spraying the tarantula. I'm going to block the tarantula while I spray the rest of the enclosure so I don't stress her out and fill up her water dish. So I'll give you an update after she's done. Probably won't be until tomorrow because it's almost my bedtime. Alright, thanks. So I was emptying the debris out of her water dish, and my Phormictopus Cancerides decided to throw up this threat posture. And this tea is only about a couple, 2.5 inches, something like that. So even this young, they can willingly throw up threat postures. So I have something to look forward to. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, let's see if I can do this peacefully. Well guys, I have some bad news. My Pokie striata passed away. And I've had this one for a while. Raised her up. I think I got her when she was either 1.5 or 2 inches. And she's not even full grown, but she is still quite large. I don't know how she died. I suspect that she got stuck in her molt, but she would have gotten stuck at the very early stages of the molt, because when I found her on her back, there was no part of her that was coming out of her exoskeleton. Everything was intact. And as you can see, her abdomen is plump as can be. I hadn't done anything different with her temperature, humidity, and all that. She's never had any trouble molting before. So this is a huge blow. She was one of my favorites. So yeah, I found her on her back. I was so excited. I was like, oh good, she's molting. And then she just stayed like that for hours. And then I had to intervene. You know, you're supposed to wait a while before you mess with the tea that you suspect is molting, because it's very strenuous for them to molt. And then if you pick them up and stuff when they're in the molting process, that could just make things worse. But because she hadn't moved at all, hadn't come out of her exoskeleton at all, I thought something's got to be wrong. So I intervened, upped the humidity even higher than it was, and it did no good whatsoever. She apparently had already died. And I smell a very slight smell of decay. It's very slight though. It's subtle. Maybe she had what would be called a premature molt, because it does seem like she molted not that long ago. I mean, it really does seem too soon for her to have molted. So, you know, I wasn't doing anything different. She had been molting successfully in the past, and then I find her on her back and she's not responsive at all. So let me know your thoughts. Maybe you've heard of premature molting too, and maybe you've had some experience with it. But I'm really upset by this. She was one of my favorites. Only Pokie I have. So, but she was a pleasure to own for the time that I had her. So, alright. Let me know what you think.